Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. So today's lesson will be on simple past tense. Today we will be learning how to make sentences with simple past tense. So let's get started. Before we begin our lesson, I want everybody to get ready your books, your notes, so that you can note down whatever that I will explain today. So, um, firstly, we will be looking at what is simple past tense, and then we will be looking at how to use them, then the types of simple past tense, as well as examples of simple past tense in sentences. Okay, let's move on. Okay, first things first, students. We will, like I said just now, we will be looking at what is simple past tense. So the sentences that we will be doing today will consist of actions that started and ended in the past. So all the statements, the sentences that you'll be writing will be the things that have happened in the past. What I mean here is it has to start and end in the past. Also, it also has to happen at a specific point in time. For example, an hour ago, a minute ago, last week, yesterday. So everything, all the sentence today, everything has to have a specific point in time in the past. Let's look at the timeline that I drew today. So this is the timeline. The circle marks the now, which is now, right now, when you are listening right now. So whatever happens in the past before this um, are the things in the past. For example, an hour ago, I was having breakfast, for example, okay? We will look at more examples later. So let's carry on to the next slide. How do you make simple past tense? Um, when you want to show an action that happens in the past, you have to change the verb. So simple past tense involve changing the verbs. What I mean here is the changing in spelling in the verbs. We will look at that after this. Look at the types of simple past tense. There are two types, the regular simple past tense and the irregular simple past tense. So the regular simple past tense are the ones that you have to plus D. For example, verb plus D, solved, liked, as well as the ones that you have to plus ed. You have to add ed to the verb. For example, talked, walked. And then the irregular ones are the ones with no rules. For example, ate, sat, bought. Right? So these are the types of simple past tense. I will give you a list of the simple past tense in regular and irregular verbs for you to copy later. Okay, so let's carry on to the next slide, which will be the examples of simple past tense in a sentence. Okay, here are a few examples of sentences. Number one, Arisa posted the letter yesterday. A month ago, we celebrated my mother's birthday. I jogged every week last year. Ayman won the spelling bee competition last Monday. Mom bought her new bag last December. So as you can see here, the underlined ones are the past tense. All of the verbs are changed. The regular verbs posted, celebrated, and jogged. You just add ed to them. And then the irregular verbs, win and buy, you just change them into their past tense form. Also, in the sentences, you have to make sure to write down the specific time. For example, as you can see circled there, yesterday, a month ago, last year, last Monday, and last December. Okay? I hope you understand. So that's it for today's lesson. I hope you understand. If you don't, please don't be shy to ask me. Give me your questions if you have any questions. Now I want you to get ready your pens and your foolscap paper or your grammar book for your next exercise. I hope you are staying safe, staying clean, and just be healthy at home. Okay? Assalamualaikum, and teacher Huda Sabrina signing out. Bye.